Hey, it's Clay, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol UGAZ. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So while this here may look like several days worth of time, it's actually today's price action broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like to this time frame and does a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price, and then makes mapping out where levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. Very, very interesting location that the chart currently is at. And it's not quite at the area, but you know, it's definitely, and I should take a step back. The area I'm going to talk about here, I don't want to come across like this is some sort of great discovery on my part and nobody else has ever noticed it before and that I have some sort of special skill. Quite the opposite. I assure you, people that use charts and understand charts have taken notice of this area. And I bring all that up because when a lot of people are watching a certain area and wondering the same thing, call it a self-fulfilling prophecy, call it whatever you want, it can produce some very interesting price dynamics. And that level is down here at the $12.50 mark. $12.50 is important because if you go back through the history of the chart, you can see the last time the price was down around that area, a very, very impressive bounce happened. Now, don't get me wrong, and I really wish I could say trading was this easy. If the price goes back down in the $12.50, I'm not saying that that means it's guaranteed to go and make a huge bounce forward. Now, would it be shocking to see some sort of bounce? No, that wouldn't be shocking at all. You know, and it's at least a rational thought to have. Whereas, let's say the price has never ever bounced off $12.50, and I'm sitting here saying, hey, it could bounce off $12.50. You'd be totally justified to say, what are you talking about? The price never bounced off there before. But in this situation, it has. So again, does that mean it's guaranteed to happen? No. Does that mean it's at least a logical thought process to have and a rational thought? Yeah, absolutely. So keep a very close eye on $12.50 because that is a very important level of support, not only from the trading perspective, but then just from the general chart perspective. As you see here, if the price falls below $12.50, then that is putting the price at lows that have not been seen for literally weeks upon weeks. And after $12.50, just in case something crazy happens, next key overall support after that point would be down at $12.15. Now, if there is any sort of bounce back to the upside, the key level of resistance to keep an eye on is going to be that purple line, the 50-period moving average. I get it, that line's way up there, but keyword being moving. So as time goes by, that line will get more and more relevant, you know, as Thursday and Friday play out. So overall, today in and of itself, a pretty rough day, but the price has now, you know, gotten itself near a very interesting location going forward. So let's see if the price does work its way down there, and if it does, can it hold and create some sort of bounce? Let's see what happens. One of the biggest questions I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together a free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then click on the image that is up on the screen right now and I will email you the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and best part, it's completely free. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know if you have any questions.